If you're the type that uses the comments feature a lot as far as putting comments in your different cells, like what we see here, all kind of marked off in red, you sometimes find that people that you might send this worksheet off to might not really notice those little red guys there. So it'd be kind of nice maybe to have a macro that will actually color in the entire cell of those cells that have comments in them. All right. Now, just as a little note here, with the newer versions of Excel, we no longer, well, what we have now is what we used to call comments are now called notes. And we have something else called a comment, which is a little bit different. To give you an idea here, if you do go to one of the cells here and you do a right click on it, and you go down to where it says new comment and new note. Well, if you do a new note, that's probably what you're expecting to see there pop up. On the other hand, if you do a right click on one of them and go over to where it says insert new, or just put new comment here, then it gives you something like this. All right. And you can type in some sort of information there, hit that, and that's it. And you can kind of click away from it. And then you get a little purple guy there. So it's a little bit different on that. All right. So just so you know. All right. So anyway, so the code that we're going to be using is going to be here. Very simple. It's up to you, and you can change the color over here. If you don't like green, which will be the filling color that we're going to be using there, you can say red. You can say, you know, any of the other, you know, primary color names. You could put those instead. So if you wanted red, you'd say VB red in there. Okay, just so you know. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll select this area. We'll right click it. We'll hit copy. Then we'll go back over to our developer tab. Click on to Visual Basic. All right. Scroll down a little bit here. Go to the bottom, do a right click. Paste that in. And of course, we'll get rid of that there. Okay. And we'll get out of here. And I think then we'll also put that macro, we'll put it into our adios area here, I think. Oh, we'll see. So we'll go back into what? File, right? Go down to Options. Go over to Customize Ribbon. And over here we'll go with our, I guess we'll go with adios. Click on there. Get that area displayed. Then we'll come over here. We'll hit macros, get those listed. Find our highlight macro. There it is. And we'll drag that over into here, let go. Perfect. And then we'll rename it, give it a picture here. And click onto that spot right there. Backspace it off, and then go ahead and hit OK. And there we are. Hit OK again. Kind of a long macro name. We could probably have shortened it up a little bit, but we'll leave it alone here. So then we'll go back to our worksheet here, and now what we want to do is see how this will work. All right, so you can actually be anywhere on the worksheet here. And we'll go back into the macros here. There's our highlight cell with comments, and then we'll go ahead and click onto that. And there we go. So you can see how we've got the notes and the comments. Both of them are highlighted, and they're highlighted in that green that we had selected. If you'd rather maybe see it in red, what we can do is we can just modify the macro. So we'll go back into Developer here, go to our Visual Basic, and where we've got the green, we'll go in there and we'll change that green into red. How about that? Okay. Close that up. All right. Click anywhere on here. Go back and go back to our macros, and we'll click onto our highlight again. And now they're all in red. So up to you. You can do yellow, whatever colors you want. All right. So hopefully you like this this macro, and I hope that you can use it, and I hope you enjoy the video. Take care.